The art of shooting a basketball. So, I'm a big proponent of taking difficult shots in your training, but in a way that is systematic. So not just taking like the wild, most crazy shots you can possibly take, but think about taking difficult versions of the same shot. And so right here I'm working on some pin down stuff, and there's 3 versions I'll eventually work through. It is a fade, it is a lateral drift, and a forward lean. So I'll let this first kind of clip play out. The second clip, I'm going to focus on some fadeaways. So in this first portion here, I did a couple of leans, I did a couple of drifts, a couple of fadeaways, and then I mainly focused on this forward lean. Now the reason why I like to mix in different variations within a single shot is because rarely in a game, first off, do you get the perfect shot. So there's just a general acceptance that no shot is ever the same shot during a game. So why would you practice the same shot over and over again? Secondly, I'm not trying to be a robot. I'm trying to be a skilled three-point shooter. The same way someone is a skilled shortstop who has many different arm angles, or a skilled quarterback who has many different arm angles, I want to try and develop many different shooting pockets or positions I can shoot from. Thirdly, is you actually have a better acquisition of skill when you do this type of training. It exposes your body to kind of new patterns, and it might learn a best new method. So like I said, the first couple of shots I did some fadeaways and I did some drifts. Now I'm doing the lean right here. And I actually really like this forward lean. The reason why I like it is because it forces me to get my feet behind the ball. I have to come back towards the hoop. There's a lot of positive things that come from this type of a shot in terms of your whole organization of your body. But just because I like this shot the most doesn't mean I'm only going to practice this shot. I might practice it a couple of times once I kind of figure out how I want to do it. And each shot in of itself should be a little bit different. I'm going to take a forward lean with, a different toss with the ball, a little bit different hand placement, the speed of my feet. You can mess with the variation of that. Or you can actually mess with the actual shot itself. Like, I'm not going to do a forward lean this time. I'm going to shoot a fadeaway. So you can think about breaking down some of the details of the shot and then adding some variation within those. So here I'm working on that fadeaway. Now I let these clips not run. I did a little bit of editing for everyone here, so you have to sit there and watch me rebound. But you can see here on these fadeaways, I'm trying out different length of fade, like how far back I'm fading, the leg kick, my arm release angle, my body angle. Again, adding variation to the shot, but around the fadeaway itself. Why would I do this? Because sometimes you have a bad pass, sometimes you misread a defender, and you have to take a tougher than normal shot. After the fadeaway, I work into that lateral drift. Now it's kind of hard to tell. It kind of looks like the forward lean here. But I'm drifting further to my left on this shot. If you were to watch my feet and see where they land. This is tough. This is like a trajectory type of deal because you have to aim in a little bit of a different spot than you would if you were just going straight up and straight down. So this is what I kind of consider the art of shooting and the art of making shots. It is taking a jump shot that you want to work on,